Had to give him a chance that, back here at Bulli, if he brings that Goulburn form here. The same with Posy. Probably looks the leader here. She's failed at both runs here, but if she brings the Goulburn form, the Bulli, then she's a chance in the race. And Sunlit Grace is not out of it either, out wide. She'll be getting home okay either. It wasn't a bad run here last start. Okay, runners are now being called in for the last. We've had some good racing here tonight. The last couple being locked away. On the inside, Posy is in, along with William George. Green light, Lure Travels, about to wrap it up at Bulli. Well tried favourite in the blue. All set. Ready and racing. Nicely out was William George in the centre. Posy's going to go with it and head it off early. My mate Bungie back on the inside. Sunlit Grace comes across a break. Mount Kira unshackled and Flash Lomar the tail ender. Posy the leader of the quarter by 2.5. Sunlit Grace, my mate Bungie. William George got tightened up and he's dropped right out of it in the straight, and Posy the leader. Out wide was Sunlit Grace. Posy in front. Too good Posy. Got the money from Sunlit Grace. My mate Bungie has run third. Mount Kira fourth. They were followed by William George. Dropped out in the straight with Flash Lomar and unshackled, and the time of around 22.85. Well, she's brought a Goulburn form, the Bulli, this evening, and that's got a home, Posy. We knew she'd probably be the early leader by Cape Hawk at a Hurricane maybe. Raced by the Grid Syndicate and trained by Brian Barton. Number 8, Sunlit Grace second, Shane Poolbrook. And number 3, My Mate Bungie third, trained by Janelle Stubbs. Number 1 has run fourth, Mount Kira, 2831, 22.85 the time. 6.62 there was the run home. The winner at 4.50, a very good place dividend there of $3. Margins are 2.5 lengths by 3 1/4. 2.5 by 3 1/4 were the margins on the final event. 6.61 and 16.23 are the sectionals. And the run home of 6.62. Well, the favourite, William George, he got away beautifully, but he stayed up the track and allowed Posy to get underneath to lead him out of the first corner. I thought he might have held his position, but he didn't, and then he dropped back the third down the side. He was fourth on the corner, and then he continued to drop right out. So he was disappointing, and he just hasn't brought those last couple of good runs at Goulburn, the Bulli, here this evening, and they've left the money in with that late, backing for him, and Posy's brought that Goulburn form here tonight, and that has got her home. 2.831 on the last, 2.5, 3 1/4, 22.85. Okay, they're moving into Cranbourne. It wraps it up here from Bulli. I hope you've enjoyed the coverage and found a winner. I'll send the all clear through. Thanks for your help this evening, Paul. I've had a good evening from Bulli. Thank you, mate.